everyone, what's up and welcome back to my channel. So if you're new here, hit that subscribe button down below, and if you're not new here, welcome back. Thanks for watching this video. So as this title says, this is my first trimester, second trimester kind of baby recap slash answering questions. So this is like basically anything pregnancy related. So if you're pregnant right now or if you're trying, this is the perfect video for you to watch. But yeah, I thought I would just start by answering some questions you guys might have, and let's just get into it. So some questions that you guys may have. So the first question was, when did we find out? So I actually found out by myself back in July of this year, 2025. And I just found out on my own. Basically, the first symptom I had was my titties were very sore and I had missed my period, but it wasn't unusual for my period to be missed. Ever since going off birth control, my period's kind of been like all over the place. So realistically, I was like, oh, I'm not pregnant, like my period's just late, like it's fine. But my breasts were like way sore than they normally would be. So I'm like, I'm just gonna take a test. So I had a test under the counter. I took the test and it came back positive. And this was when we were kind of in the thick of going to Badlands, which is like a little rave country music festival thing that they put on here in Calgary. So I basically kept it to myself for a couple days before I told my fiance. I just kind of wanted to like bask in it, and like, I don't know, like it just didn't feel real to me, so I wasn't ready to tell him yet. But yeah, so it took me 3 days to tell him, and then when I finally told him, I was so relieved, but like also so nervous at the same time. I feel like when you're pregnant, I just feel like I was so anxious, and it's like, is this real? Is this not real? Like, I was kind of all over the place with my feelings about it. So how I told my fiance, kind of the backstory, I'm sure you guys have already seen it. It's a couple of videos back. I posted how we found out and how I told him. I basically just put like a little onesie on the bed with the pregnancy stick that said we were pregnant, and then I asked him to come in the room and it was on the bed, and it was a really cute reaction. And I'm really glad I was able to like keep it a secret for a couple days and like just keep it to myself. It was really special, it was really cute, and he is super stoked. So yeah, and then what else questions? When is our due date? So our due date is March 11th, 2026. That's our due date. So it's coming up quick here. It's in 4 months and I'm so excited. Next question is, how did we tell our family? So I didn't really film much of how we told our family because A, they're not big into like having a phone in their face or having them videoed or anything. So I kind of just like did it when I felt it was right. And how we told my mom and my fiance's parents, we had like a little card and it said, you've been promoted from dog grandparents to human grandparents, and then it just had a little note in there from us. And then I had the test and like pulled the test out, and we had some really cute reactions. And then how I told my sister, I also had a card for her which was similar. It just said like promoted from dog aunt to human aunt. And then that one, I kind of didn't even give her the card before. I kind of was so nervous for some reason, and we were all staying in Kelowna with family, and I was like, I just have to tell her, I have to tell her. So I kind of pulled her off to the side and was like, I have something to tell you. And then she was like, what? And then I was like, I'm pregnant. And then she was like, no way. And like, it was really cute. It was like a really cute reaction, but I wish I would have got it on video, but there was just like too many people there staying at the house, and like it just felt really like awkward to film it. Like it didn't feel right. So we just kind of had it in private, which was really cute. And then my dad, I bought him a mug and it said like best grandpa or something on it. And yeah, that was a really cute reaction as well. And everyone is just like really excited, really supportive, which honestly means the world to me. But yeah, and then so some cravings I've had. So in the first trimester, it was like root beer, fruit, and anything dill pickle. Oh, and cinnamon raisin bagels. Cinnamon raisin bagels have literally been elite. I've been eating a cinnamon raisin bagel every single morning since I found out I was pregnant. For some reason, it's all I crave. Like, I just crave cinnamon raisin bagels. Anything dill pickle, I am like obsessed with. Oranges is like a new obsession that I've had recently, but I'm kind of loving it, especially now that we're going into Christmas and all those like Chinese mandarin oranges are coming out. Cheese has always been like a huge thing since the start. I'm like literally obsessed with cheese. And root beer, love root beer. Root beer is delish. And then honestly, like candy, like sour candies, I'm like obsessed with. But it's been like kind of all over the place. Like I feel like every week I crave something new or different, or I make something and then it's not appetizing. And yeah, so my cravings have just been all over the place, but I haven't had like one single craving that I'm like, that's like really weird and like outlandish. Yeah, and then some food aversions I had. So in the first trimester, I could not drink coffee. I absolutely love coffee. I'm obsessed with coffee. I could not drink it in the first trimester. It was literally would give me the ick and make me want to throw up every single time I had a sip or like even a sniff of coffee. But that was really the only food aversion I had. I mean, raw chicken to me is like always kind of gross. So that was also kind of a thing too, where like I didn't like to touch raw chicken because it was kind of giving me the ick. But other than that, like I have been extremely lucky. Like in the first trimester, I was only extremely exhausted and I had nausea around like the 8 to 12 week mark, but nothing crazy. I think I only threw up maybe 3 or 4 times. So I got extremely lucky, and I know some women maybe watching this or out there have really rough like pregnancies where they're like constantly throwing up the whole time, they're not feeling well. So I just want to make note of that. I understand that sometimes pregnancy can be really rough for other people, but my pregnancy has been extremely positive and extremely good so far. The fact I've only thrown up a couple times is amazing. So, and I feel super grateful that this pregnancy is going so well, and I just like, I could not be more grateful. The second trimester has been a lot of headaches. For some reason, I've just been getting a lot of headaches. I don't know if it's the season or what it is. I don't know if it's pregnancy related, but man, the headaches have been like pretty brutal, and I have to pee a lot. I find that he's always kind of like sitting on my bladder, or his foot might be resting on my bladder or something, because I have to pee all the time. And then a lot of like round ligament pain. Like, I don't know how to describe it, but it's like just like pain like in my uterus and like in my like ligaments, because everything's kind of stretching out. And yeah, it feels like really weird, and it feels kind of like not like a period cramp, I wouldn't call it, but like it feels like things are like stretching out in there, if you know what I mean. But other than that, like the second trimester has been amazing. It's been going by so fast. I'm 22 weeks and 3 days now, and I just feel like every single week is like flying by, and I can't believe that I'm already like 5 months pregnant. It's crazy. So yeah, it's been really special. And I'm like, as soon as I know it, I feel like I'm gonna be in the third trimester, and I'm gonna be like, oh my gosh, like he's here. And as you guys can see, like behind us, like we started getting the nursery ready. We got like a dresser, a rocking chair, like a bassinet, a stroller, some clothes. So we have like a few things, and we're like slowly gathering things as time goes on, and like building things and stuff for him. So we are working on it, and I can't wait for the nursery reveal. I'll have to show you guys that once we get it all done and everything, but I'm super excited for that. So I guess after, like, dialing back to after I found out, so after I found out and after I told my fiance, I booked our first doctor's appointment, and I went to the doctor's appointment. Everything went really well. And then we had our first ultrasound, which was around 9 weeks, and I'll insert some clips here for you guys to see. It was amazing. It was so special, and honestly, being able to like see your baby on the ultrasound, like, it just felt so much more real, and it was like so incredible. And then we had another ultrasound at 12 weeks. That one was my favorite ultrasound, like, by far. It was absolutely incredible. He was like so much bigger. He was so active. You could like see everything. You could see his spine and his legs and his arms, and like, he was so cute, and it was so special. And then that's the one that they call the NIPT test. And then after the 12-week one, we had our 20-week scan, which is our anatomy scan, which was also extremely special. And he was so much bigger, and he was so active, and he was moving around, rolling around, and that's when we could find out the gender. But I didn't find out in the room because my fiance couldn't be there with us. I got her to put it in like a little envelope, and then we had a little gender reveal, as some people have seen. I'll insert some videos from the gender reveal. We just had like our close friends and like close family all come over, and my sister was the only one who knew. She knew first what the gender was, so then she brought out these confetti cannons, and then we popped them outside, and we found out we're having a little boy, and we are super excited for this little man to join our family. But yeah, that was really special. At the 20-week anatomy scan, they kind of go through basically everything with you, like where his heart is, his stomach, his bladder, his legs, his arms, like if he has all his fingers and toes, and they basically just walk you through everything in his anatomy. And I found it was like really special, and I asked like some questions and stuff that I had, and I found out that I have an anterior placenta. So basically what that means is my placenta sits in the front of my stomach instead of in the back. So it just basically means that it's harder to feel him kick and stuff, and it'll take us a lot longer to feel him kick. I feel flutters here and there. Like, I would say it probably took me till about week 20 to like feel the flutters and like feel the movements and stuff. And now at 22 weeks, I can definitely feel it's more of a flutter than like a kick. I really wish I could like see his little foot like kick, or like his little hand or something, but I've heard that sometimes with an anterior placenta, it can take up to like 28 weeks to feel the kicks on the outside. So I've just been like waiting for that day. But yeah, I'm super excited. We are so grateful, and we can't wait for this little man to join our family in March. I'm just so excited, and I'm so excited that I finally like officially know what the gender is, so I can shout it from the rooftop. But yeah, that's kind of been my pregnancy. It's been super special and like super amazing, and I'm just so excited for Christmas. And we're going on a baby moon to Punta Cana, which I'm also really excited for. And yeah, we have like a lot of fun things coming up. So stay tuned for more videos, pregnancy videos, fun videos, get ready with me videos. Yeah, things like that. I'll show you the bump date. This is currently, I don't know if you can see it very well, but here, might have to move you. Here, maybe you can see it better here. Let's see. This is the current bump date. So we're 22 weeks and 3 days, and we're definitely getting bigger. But yeah, I'm just so excited to like have a cute bump in Punta Cana and just enjoy and cherish these last couple months. I will do a 3rd trimester recap as well. But yeah, that's basically all I have for now for you guys. I really hope that you enjoyed this video, and I hope that it was informative. And yeah, thank you so much for tuning in, and I'll see you on my next video. Bye.